Well, this is the first year that we've opened, so our occupancy levels, you know, we had no idea what would happen. Unfortunately, they've been 70%, which we're actually very delighted with. It's better than we'd expected. We'd hoped to achieve that in about 3 years' time, so we've reached our 3-year target already.
And I think one of the myths about this is that, you know, we're going to end up spending a lot of money for not much benefit. And I can't emphasize enough the fact that we've seen so many benefits for all our users and indeed all our stakeholders, our staff as well, in terms of what we've actually invested in making our buildings and our facilities more accessible. So on the face of it, you know, everybody gets frightened when they think, oh, I'm going to have to put in a lift, I'm going to have to do this. You know, so much of it actually is quite easy and quite inexpensive. And you know, just actually talk to some disabled people. They'll help you, you know, put in the facilities that you require, or at least identify what those facilities are. But it's certainly money well spent, and it's you know, it's an investment that repays itself time and again.
We know we have to comply with DDA these days, regulatory. But that shouldn't be the thing that's leading our heart on these matters. There'll always be some places where it's very, very difficult to comply fully. But I think businesses these days, tourism business, we need to look very closely at the provision that we've got, put ourselves in the customer's position, and see how easy, how difficult it is. Because sometimes very simple things can make a big difference. Opening doors by push button, surface dressings, there's an obvious one. Can make such a difference. Yes, in the ship here we've got larger things as well, disabled lifts, yes, we understand that. But also don't forget your staff. They're an important part of that provision. So I think it's a matter of thinking it through. Most businesses, I think, would find a business case for doing this, and it's worthwhile.
So, I mean, that was the idea when we started it, to make it easier for single parents or for older people and for families or for disabled people, but that's just inclusive design. It doesn't make sense to keep people on the margins. If we bring people into the fold, it makes social and economic sense for the region and the country.